How are you doing, everybody? It is Davey Pearse here, back with another video. This is just going to be a quick video going through some of the research I've been doing lately, putting a little bit more things together, continuing what we've talked about, and introducing some questions which I will get into further detail in future videos. So, just going to be a presentation of some of my research. Recently I went out to the Salmon Leap. For those of you who don't know, it is an area over in Leixlip in County Kildare. It took me about 4 hours to get there on the bus, but I got there. This is what it used to look like. It was a lovely waterfall, and this is what it looks like now. It is a hydroelectric power facility. So we got there. Of course, this is run by the ESB, and we all know what the ESB means. Of course, there's no unauthorized persons beyond this point, and after noticing this, it led me to some further research, brought me down to the ESB Centre for the Study of Irish Art. And just like there is no unauthorized entrance here, there's roadblocks at every turn, everybody. No, you're not allowed into here. Okay, but if you know me, you'll know I can get in anywhere, everybody. Here we go, I got inside. ESB, they have taken over our cultural archives right in the center of the National Gallery. Here they are. Of course, ESB stands for Evil Salmon Boys. We've been through this. Okay, and what's inside this archive? I know you're wondering. This sketchbook by a little artist by the name of Jack B. Yates, brother of the famous W.B. Yeats. Here we go. And what is inside of this sketchbook? More content relating to Leixlip. Okay, see he's written right here, Leixlip. Watch closely, everybody. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay. Remember this woman for later. There will be questions. And keep an eye on this Leixlip house with the water. Here it is in the National Gallery's permanent collection. In their paintings, they hang many paintings of the River Liffey. And this is the same house. This scene of the River Liffey through Lucan, we see a couple walking. They look very familiar, don't they, guys? We know who they are already, don't we? The Kennedys, JFK and Jackie. Still not convinced? Just look at the similarities. Look at that chin. Chin's the exact same, mouth's the exact same, nose is the exact same, furrowed brow. Not everyone's brow furrows like that. Okay, that's a rare thing. Look at the imprint left by their members. Practically identical. Hat. Exact same hat. It's Jackie Kennedy. Oh, remember that hat from earlier? Drawn by Jack B. Yates? You were wondering how that would come back into it? There you go. She is drawn. Recently I was on a pilgrimage to Galway Cathedral. What did I see there? A mosaic featuring JFK and Padraig Pearse, Irish revolutionary. Of course, JFK visited Padraig Pearse's graveside. Of course we know this. I will get into a lot more detail in a future video about how this is relevant. But first, notice the similarities. The noses practically identical. The chins the exact same. Look at that slope of the jaw. The ears are indistinguishable and the hairline is the same too. They both have the lazy eye. Okay? What more can I say? I'm going to explain more of that in the future. Let's get back to the plans. Back in Leixlip, plans and such. Right in the open, right under our noses, everybody. This is the water treatment plant in Leixlip. Why are they placing hazardous materials in our water? This is where they place the hazardous materials in our water. Why can you only fish with single barbless hooks and no worms? Why don't they want worms in our fish? What are they doing with the worms if they're not in our fish? I want to know. Leixlip water treatment plant, here we go. Of course you can't enter here either. You can't see the hazardous materials they're putting in our water because they don't want you to. Of course. Why is there electricity next to our water? What are they charging our water with? Okay. This goes deep. This goes very deep. Salmon Leap Pub. The Salmon Leap Inn, everybody, was started by the brother of Arthur Guinness. Of course, the Guinness family are from Leixlip. Guinness leads back to Obama, the most demonic US president to ever exist. Here he is, holding up the sign of the devil with Enda Kenny. I don't have time to explain how Enda Kenny relates to this Obama-Guinness conspiracy. We're just going to get to the most mysterious part of Leixlip, the new data center, just down the road. They're building a data center. Of course I infiltrated. Of course I took photographic evidence. Here we go. Thank you for watching. All will be revealed. Nothing is clear yet. But I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.
The sheep of Ireland know my power. The sheep of Ireland have followed me. Sheep. Wake up, sheep. I suppose, I was bullied a lot in school. That could have something to do with it. It definitely had a big impact on me.
Yeah, son, I know.
Not saying it excuses anything.
You're alright.
I love you.
Good evening. Last night, the 5th of February, 2026, I was spoken to by the ghost of JFK. There was a lot of information regarding the research that I've been doing. I was sensing a deep energy shift coming my way. He confirmed my research. He was not, as the official narrative states, born in Brooklyn in 1917, but he was born the bastard son of Irish revolutionary Pearse, conceived during the night of the 1916 rising inside the GPO. After his father Pearse's execution, his unknown mother placed him in a basket, put it on the River Liffey, and floated him upstream. He made his way, floating, up to the Salmon Leap, the waterfall, in the town of Leixlip, County Kildare. Here he was found by locals, removed, placed up for adoption, later sent to America. Everything we knew, all the dots we've been connecting, he confirmed to me. He confirmed the power of the Salmon Leap. Locals have been visiting this area for the healing powers, the natural healing powers of the Salmon Leap, to heal any ailment of any child. This was up until the newly formed Irish Free State built the Salmon Leap's hydroelectric power station, which stays there to this day. This had a dual function, a dual function. Number one, to stem the visitation of locals and the power given to these Irish people by the natural miraculous waters of the Salmon Leap, graced by baby JFK. Second of all, to use this miraculous power of the Salmon Leap to power the electrical needs of the newly formed, modernizing Irish nation. Simultaneously, JFK grew up in his new American family and rose to power. All through his life, these revelations were slowly revealed to him through a series of dreams, visions, and repressed memories from deep in his psyche. Very similar to what I have been experiencing. Questions that run deep, we know this. Questions that run very deep. So deep to the point where if they were to be uncovered, humanity as we know it... Apologies now, but my camera died. But I need to tell you about these questions, okay? Number 1, who really killed Pearse? Number 3, what really lies under the Salmon Leap hydroelectric power facility? These questions came to JFK. He knew he had to answer them, and that is what he set out on his political career to uncover. He planned his visit to Ireland to uncover these, okay? Right after he started pulling that thread, he was assassinated, leaving us with one more question. Who really killed JFK?